In this video, you will learn tips, habits, and resources you can learn to become a better speaker. My name's Daniel, and I'm making this video because being a good speaker will help you so much in life. It will give you more opportunities you wouldn't have otherwise. And it just makes you a more interesting person. It will help you build relationships, help you maintain relationships, and it's just essential for you to let out who you are into the world. I'm going to admit that I am not a very good speaker. I don't really talk very well, and that's kind of part of the reason why I wanted to make this video, is just show y'all what I'm doing to improve my speaking abilities. So I'm going to break this video into 3 sections. Section number 1 is habits you can do to elevate your speaking. I'm going to say speaking a lot in this video, just a little warning. And section 2 will be like tips and just little side notes that you should take into consideration. And the third one is sources. So books, YouTubers, courses, all that stuff. So please enjoy. Thank you for joining me. Okay, habits to become a better speaker. One of the habits you could do is storytelling. And the thing you could do to improve your storytelling is reading like Harry Potter books and like fantasy books is really good for it. So Lord of the Rings, I don't know what a fantasy book is, just stuff like that. Or you could do stories. Like you could write stories on your own to build that up. So what I do is, say I want to invoke an emotion, I will say, okay, wholesomeness. And I will try to write a story that captures that feeling. And storytelling is important because most of what everyone says is storytelling. You tell stories about your life, you tell stories to impress others. I've seen a stat somewhere, I don't know if it's accurate, but it was like 87 or something like that, % of what we talk about in our daily lives is through stories. So it just makes sense to be a good storyteller. Another habit you could do, and I don't know, I feel like most people won't do this, but filming yourself talking is super good because you hear yourself, you could reflect back on, like, okay, why didn't I sound like this? Why, and critique and move forward. Another thing that I like to do is just let my mind wander and just talk about as many things as I can. And this is good just to keep your mind on its feet, I guess, and your mouth on its feet. Not, whoa, wait, hold up, pause, wait. The last habit I want to mention is just simply talk to people. Wherever you are, just try to strike up conversations. So say if you go to the gym, maybe you see a guy there all the time, like, hey man, what's up? I never caught your name, yada, yada, yada. You just try to spark conversations whenever you can. And this will just help you improve so much rapidly instead of just doing the other two, because practice makes perfect and you're going to be bad at it. You're going to be a little awkward. Don't beat yourself up too much. You're learning. Tip number 1 is to be interested in people. So to be interesting, be interested. I'm going to put the quote because I cannot say it right. But yes, to be interesting, be interested. So ask questions, learn about other people, and really care about what's going on in their life. Make them a priority. Don't speak so much about yourself. Who cares? But hear them out, and yes, you could share, but hear them out and just be interested in what they have to say. Tip number 2 is try to be as positive as possible. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain about anything. And yes, this is hard to do, but doing it will make you not only feel better about yourself because you're not bringing negativity into reality by speaking it, but it also makes other people like you too and come to see you as light. The last little tip I got is reflect. Reflect on what you did wrong and what you want to do in the future. So say if you're having a conversation with somebody, you kind of slip up and you're kind of weird. This happens to everybody. Happens to me more times than I would like to admit. But sometimes I'm just weird in conversation. I'm just like, okay, how can I not be weird the next time that situation pops up? And after so many reflections and changing what happened, you will be a whole different speaker. You'll be a whole different person. You'll be able to express yourself so much differently. Okay, on to the last section is like sources and other materials y'all can read. And I will be posting more videos about this while I learn more. I'm not an expert by any means, but I am still in the process of being a better self. So, a couple YouTubers that I like, I'm gonna mention two. Charisma on Command. They're really good. They have like tons of videos studying celebrities and watching like why they're so charismatic. You get what I'm saying. Number two is, I don't quite know how to say his name, Visai or something. I'm gonna pop both of them up right here. But yeah, those two YouTubers I'll highly recommend. I really like this Visai guy. He's really good. Okay, and another book, or a book you should read, is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. That's one of the greatest speaking books of all time. If you read that and take what he has to say into your life, you will notice extreme difference. And there's probably courses out there. I haven't really looked into too many courses because I am broke. I'm not trying to pay for that when there's free access out there. But that's all for this video. And if you enjoyed, please leave a like. I know it was a little sloppy and it kind of seemed rushed, but I had a good time learning about this stuff and implementing it into my life. And I hope y'all take some value out of this video. And again, thank you for joining me. Subscribe.